of the National Football League.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Offense to the line for second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Ryan Wright in punt formation for the Vikings.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34.
On play action, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here we go, 2nd and very long. It's his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
That's complete. Cole Kmet still has some space inside the 35. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Swift on second down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run it with Swift. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. Short pickup to their own 31. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. He finds space for a few yards that time. That was It's Montez Sweat who took him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 42.
From the 42. It's him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
They give it to him up the middle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Went after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Here's Swift to start the drive. Oh, he loses the football. And the Vikings have recovered. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
After review of the play.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Off the play fake, Williams. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 36-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Mekhi Blackman on the coverage.
Sending a receiver left. Williams with 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's traditional short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hockenson reels it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's the lone back on the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Oh, he lost the football. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
1st down, Williams to throw. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd down at the Vikings 41-yard line.
Gonna run here, Kyle Manunga. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will be stopped now, but what's to like about that effort?
You know what I call that play, Kate? You call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Williams to throw on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 9-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. McCarthy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Vikings getting their punt team out.
Brian Wright in punt formation.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Looking from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Williams from the gun. He's got time here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
15 at the 43-yard line.
Another try following the sack. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's McCarthy to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They'll run here following the penalty. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On play action, here's Williams. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Williams off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And the shotgun, give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, You can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Santos' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Vikings now set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. McCarthy operating from the pistol. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Second down carry for Jones. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Williams on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
Josh Metellus on the
3rd and 6 for them to figure out
It's
now.
a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears facing 4th and long. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First and 10, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This one intended for the running back. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. McCarthy to throw for it. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down throw by Williams. The screen pass falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. He lofts it deep left. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running back, motioning right. Williams with 3rd and long. Stays in the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Bears.
Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Vikings with the football here late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right up the gut. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ryan Wright on the punt.
For the Vikings.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock
Devin Duvernay to return it. Juke the defender. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 48-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, Williams to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Vikings have recovered.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, second and 9. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Forced back to his right. He's out in the clear. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. It's picked out by the Vikings. Going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Swift gets it on the option. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
24-yard line.
First down, Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a third quarter lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. Again, McCarthy to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos Usos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. They'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Jones once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, he lobs it deep middle. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Williams from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Working from the gun, Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
And hey, we see how of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
7 yards to go.
McCarthy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Chandler again. 2nd and run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time. I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Here's Jones. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The back's got it, and that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Montelis on the coverage.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's got it, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings now set to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They've got first down from the 31. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jones again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. McCarthy throwing here. There's more of the catch out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in Ty Felton. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
The 12-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. Give them 3 on that game. And now they have a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings going for the win here. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. McCarthy looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings jump in front late. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 17.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here he is to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Setting up to pass. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 9.
Back to throw. He's calling his own number again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. First throw for the backup now. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 14. Looking for a target. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
After that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.